Today's pottery day.
Okay, so Kiln is firing started. This is my first once firing I've ever tried, so fingers crossed. Hope it goes well. Just about 500 degrees, and it's going real slow. I'm gonna let it go a bit longer, hopefully another hour, real slow, and then get it up to about 800, keep going slow, and while the kiln is doing its thing, I'm gonna throw more of these. Right, so I think I'm about through quartz inversion at 1122. It's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it slow till about 1200. Then I should be good. Just crank it. Goal is cone 6, so about 22 and change, 2250. There's a cone. Once the cone drops, I'll shut it off. I'll show you my kiln a bit. Yeah, it's not hot enough to be glowing yet, but that's my kiln. I got the bricks. That's my chimney. The chimney helps it, or I stack the bricks to help, because the pressure helps pull the flame up a bit more efficiently, which helps it climb in temperature faster. Yeah, so $50 weed burner, do a propane tank, our business. Alright, so got the kiln in reduction. It is still climbing, which is good. It's kind of loud, so I'm talking out here, then I'll go kind of show you what's going on. You can probably hear the burner from here, but pretty exciting. I'm using just a broken kiln shelf as a damper for the chimney on top. But yeah, firing's going really well so far, so let me show you what we got. Try to turn the gas up, get a good reduction flame, see if I can. There you go. Flame right there. Alright, real quick, I'll show you. You can see it from here. That's a good reduction flame. I'm pretty excited about that because that's the best, most consistent reduction flame I've had with this kiln firing. I think adding the bricks on top of the chimney just to help make the chimney taller, that really is helping the flame move through. And since I started doing that, the kiln's been firing like it should, so, or at least more like I want it to. Exciting. Okay, this is kind of cool. Let's just check out this flame. So the fire went pretty good. Obviously it's still going, but I don't think I got good reduction. So there's a couple things I think are causing that, and I think I can fix that. But I decided to try something I've never tried before, which is reduction cooling. That's what it's doing right now, and that's what that really cool, like, purple red flame is. Hopefully that gets some extra reduction and some cool effects in the glazes, but either way, I think it's gonna be a good firing. Alright, it is, there's a car. It's late, it's dark. I am heading home. Firing, I think, went pretty well overall. I do have some ideas, and I want to say them now because I didn't write them down. So if I say it, I'll be able to learn from my mistakes. I don't know. I don't know if it was really mistakes because I did learn quite a lot from this firing. So what I did differently, I stacked bricks around the top of the chimney a little higher, and what that did, that helped just pull the flame through more efficiently. It helped it go faster, and it did fire really fast compared to what the kiln has done in the past. But because it went so fast and fired so efficiently, I don't think I got much reduction. I put it in body reduction just after 1800, but the flame coming out of the kiln was bright blue, like lightsaber blue. And I did some, by the power of Google, I was able to learn that blue flame means oxidation. And I should have known that, but oh well. And so, pretty sure the whole time it was that I thought it was reducing, it was still in oxidation, but climbing really well, really quick, which that part I'm thrilled about. But towards the end of the firing, like as the cone was going down, I do think I was able to get a little bit of reduction towards the end, just some nice glaze reduction, and so hopefully that worked, because I do have a few bowls in the kiln with some chinos in it, and I know the chinos really like body reduction, good heavy body reduction. So I'm a little worried that those are gonna end up oxidizing. I think oxidized chinos are kind of bland, which if they are, they are. I'm not really worried about it, because the bowls were just extra stuff to fill up the kiln. The gnomes I'm very excited about. Those have mostly just commercial glazes on them, so if they end up being oxidized, like, fine, like they'll still look cool. I'm very excited about those. I did try something different just to try to sneak in a little bit extra reduction at the end. After I hit temperature, cone was all the way down. I turned the burner down a bit, so that way it would start dropping and temperature start cooling a little bit. And I pushed the damper in, which really I just squeezed the bricks together to close the chimney. And that got a really nice red, like purple, deep red, magenta flame. And that looked like really good reduction. But it was after I reached temperature, and it was as it was cooling. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm kind of fingers crossed. I hope it's something cool. Yeah, so I tried differently. Now I'm wondering if next time I fire, if I just go all the way up to temperature and then only reduction cool the kiln, see what that does. That might end up getting me to temperature really quick, really efficiently, and then I can just do the reduction on the back end as it's cooling. That might be something to try. So yeah. Also, I'm thinking maybe the burner that I'm using, because it's just a like $50 weed burner out of Home Depot. I think that might have been pushing out too much power, so there's too much pressure going into the kiln and going through, and I think that didn't let it build up enough back pressure inside the kiln in order to really kind of choke it and create that inefficient burn to reduce the glazes and the body reduction. But that could be an easy fix. I just turn the burner down and suck it up and fire for longer. So, but overall, I think I figured out how to fire the kiln quickly, because this is like my 4th, 5th firing with this kiln, and this is the smoothest firing. I'll say smoothest firing because I don't know how it actually turned out, but it's the smoothest firing process that I've had yet with it. So I'm definitely learning, I'm definitely improving something. Yeah, so I just gotta wait and see what it looks like tomorrow. This is, I'll tell you, this is the worst part of this entire ceramic process. And I'm running this yellow light, turned red, oh well. But this is the worst part of the entire ceramic process. Once you finish firing kiln, and I have to wait, I hate this part. I'm probably not gonna sleep very well tonight, I never do. When I was at school, anytime I fired the kiln, the whole drive home, I was anxious, hoping nothing went wrong, nothing exploded, nothing, the production, everything went good. Yeah, same thing now. It's the anxious feeling isn't as bad this time because it felt like the firing was going so well. But not as much as excitement. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm really excited. If the chinos on the bowls don't turn out, I don't care. It's the gnomes that I really care about. So, bring you along tomorrow. We'll check it out.